Longest suspension, selected as the number 3 pick in the 2008 NBA Draft. O.J. Mayo holds the record for one of the longest suspensions in league history. The former Milwaukee Bucks shooting guard received a 2-season suspension in 2016 after testing positive for banned substances a second time. This surely is a record that everyone wants to avoid. Shortest NBA career. Jamison Curry worked his whole life to make it to the NBA, but when he finally got his chance, it lasted only 3.9 seconds. He checked into a game for the Los Angeles Clippers in 2010, stood on the court for a few moments, and was subbed out, never to return. That was the entirety of his NBA career, a brutal and unfortunate record to hold. Shortest player. At just 5'3", Muggsy Bogues is the shortest player to ever play in the NBA. Drafted 12th overall in 1987 by the Washington Bullets, he had a remarkable 14-season career. Despite his height disadvantage, he even blocked 39 shots, including one against 7'0" Patrick Ewing. However, it looks like currently no one is willing to break the shortest player record. Most missed shots in a career. Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest players in NBA history, but he also holds the record for the most missed shots. Over his 20-year career, he missed 14,481 field goals, while his aggressive scoring mentality and fearless shooting helped him become a 5-time NBA champion. This record proves that even the greatest players have their off nights. This is not a record that a young player would aspire to break. If you're missing that many shots, your efficiency and decision-making will be questioned. Worst team. Michael Jordan's Bobcats set an unfortunate record, finishing 7-59 with the worst winning percentage in NBA history, .106. Their 23-game losing streak and league-worst stats made this a season to forget for the greatest player ever. Now they unfortunately hold the title for being the worst team in NBA history. Most traded player. Trevor Ariza holds the record for the most trades in NBA history. He was traded 11 times and played for 10 different teams. Drafted in 2004 by the New York Knicks, he struggled early in his career before thriving with the Los Angeles Lakers, where he won a championship in 2009. After that, he played for the Rockets, Hornets, Wizards, Suns, and Kings, among others. In November 2020 alone, Ariza was traded 3 times in just 5 days. His last trade was to the Miami Heat in 2021. Most NBA Finals losses. Los Angeles Lakers legend Jerry West holds the unfortunate record for the most NBA Finals losses. Over his career, he played in 9 finals but won only 1 championship, 1972, losing 8 times. 6 of those losses came against the Boston Celtics, 1962, 1963, 1965, 1966, 1968, 1969, while the New York Knicks defeated him in 1970 and 1973. Despite this, he remains the only player in history to win Finals MVP on a losing team, 1969. Most missed field goals in a single game. Joe Fulks, one of the pioneers of professional basketball, set an unwanted record by missing 42 shots in a single game. The game was different back then and efficiency wasn't as big a concern, but this is still a brutal stat to have. Shooting slumps happen to everyone, but missing 42 shots in one night is almost unimaginable by today's standards. Most games lost in NBA career. With 756 career losses, Vince Carter has the NBA record that no one wants. With 8 clubs, including the Hawks, Raptors, and Nets, during 22 seasons, he played longer than most and became the first player to compete in 4 different decades. Even though he had a good career, nobody wants to surpass his record of the most losses in his career. Most missed dunks in NBA history. DeAndre Jordan is known for his rim-rattling dunks, but what most people don't realize is that he has also missed more dunks than anyone else. For a player whose offensive game relies so much on finishing at the rim, this is a frustrating record to hold, whether it's mistimed jumps, defensive contests, or just bad luck. This is not the type of history a dunk specialist wants to make. Slowest player. Jared Sullinger holds the record for being the slowest player at the 2012 NBA Draft Combine. He ran the 3/4 court sprint in 3.81 seconds, the slowest time recorded that year. In the lane agility drill, he clocked in at 12.77 seconds, again the slowest among all participants. Worst free throw percentage. Ben Wallace holds the record for the lowest career free throw percentage in NBA history among players with at least 1,000 attempts. Over his career, Wallace took more than 2,000 free throws but made only 41.4% of them. Worst free throw percentage in a game by a team. The Toronto Raptors hold the record for the worst free throw percentage by a team in a single game, shooting 0% against the Charlotte Hornets on January 9, 1996. They missed all their free throw attempts, marking a historic low in NBA history worst win percentage. Hollis Thompson has the lowest career win percentage in NBA history. Over 265 games, his teams won just 53 games while losing 212, giving him a 20% win rate. Most of his career was spent with the Philadelphia 76ers, 2013 to 2017, during their infamous rebuilding phase. Biggest blown lead. On November 27, 1996, the Denver Nuggets set the record for the biggest collapse in NBA history. They were leading the Utah Jazz 70-34 just before halftime, a 36-point lead, but still lost the game 107-103. Utah outscored them 71-33 in the second half,